this is a really great question. And I think I know where you got this question, maybe. We actually are doing a lot of video and audio for customers, not just Lingotek, but across the Straker group. There are teams that are focused on professional voiceover, transcription, captioning. So there's a lot there, and you're absolutely right. I had this comment made by someone the other day that people aren't clicking on the documents; they're clicking on the video and going through the video. So we have to have that. You think about that in terms of translation. What's video? How do you translate that? A couple of different ways. Number one is captions and being able to provide them in local language, but also potentially, if it's high value, it's voiceover work, right? You see this in movies. We're starting to see that push down into business. Commercials are being done in multiple languages. Messaging of all sorts is being done in video in multiple languages and getting voiceover talent in there. So first off, it's being able to really do a good job of handling transcription. We see good results from automated transcription across the industry. Gosh, I want to name names here, but I probably shouldn't at this point because I don't have the sign off.
No free sponsors.
Yeah, no free sponsors here. No. But also from a technical perspective, understanding that captioning, that the issues there in captioning and the way that it segments is different than the way written text segments. So it may be the exact same words that have to be translated. You've got a PDF document, you've got a video over here. Well, video has moving images behind it that have to be lined up very carefully to the words that are going to be presented on the captioning. That's hard enough to do in the source language. In the target languages, there's all sorts of very difficult decisions that people have to make about how to truncate, what information to potentially leave out without impacting the appreciation of what's happening visually. You go back to, what was it, last year and a half ago, Squid Games on Netflix. Not to bag on anybody, those guys got a rough deal. There were a lot of difficult things that had to be decided on in doing the captioning and translations for that. So being able to align captions as well as as do as good a job aligning those as we do with plain text is something that still needs to be worked on. And I think there's a really great opportunity to come in and do things from a productivity workbench perspective to help with adjusting alignments on the fly, being able to get collaborative feedback on, hey, we got a decision to make here. It can go one way or the other. And if it goes this way, you lose X. If it goes this way, you lose Y. What's more important to the story being told? So those kind of things are still to be really, truly worked out in detail. But it's happening. The asks are happening. So that means we're going to solve it in short order if we want to keep our clients happy.